Hey guys, Jess Barron here with Authentic Coaching for another vlog. Today I'm going to touch on a subject because I'm actually feeling this subject today. Like, this is something that's really showing up for me. I figured, well, shit, I'll just hop on there and start talking about it. Today I'm dealing with the big L, the big loneliness, the big knowing that you're going home to a space where you do not share it with anybody. Now, I do share my space with my kids, and I love that, but I'm talking about a relationship with another adult that is, intimate and all those good things. I have been single. It's going on 4 years, and just to give you a little backside, I completely jumped into dating. I thought that there was going to be this huge, big world of tons of people to choose from, and but it's fine. I'm in a good place with it now, except for I will say that these moments creep in. And when I first got divorced, I did not understand in the slightest what it felt like. For 13 years I had lived with someone and had a family unit, and all of a sudden my kids aren't with me 2 nights out of the week, or every 2 days I'm not seeing them at night, and I'm sitting home alone. And dating is very challenging. That's a whole nother vlog we'll get into at some point. It just, you're by yourself a lot, and you are forced to deal with your shit and feelings. And I've gone all routes. I thought, I'll go out here and go out. That is no good for me. I admit fully that I have definitely had a love-hate relationship with alcohol in my life. So that didn't work for me. I would do, I'm gonna, work out more. That's what I do. I love to work out. I do. I love fitness. I love working out. I love moving my body. Obviously, I'm a dancer. Then it was like putting pressure on myself to, be in there. And it was just this overwhelming feeling of knowing you have a weekend coming up where you don't have any plans, and you aren't going to be talking to anyone for over 24 hours at a time. All sorts of things like that come up when you are single and as an adult. And I have so many friends. I just spent the day on the beach with one of my friends. I have great friends. So I do not sit around and, wallow all the time. But I have this weekend, it started yesterday, just have this achy feeling. And then what loneliness does to me is it makes me feel like there's something wrong with me, that people don't want to be around me. And I start, thinking about the men that I have attracted in my life, which, I'm a firm believer, what you put out, you get in. And, sometimes I don't put out, the best of energy, and I'm getting a lot of people coming my way that are not what I truly want, and or are ready to commit to something like that. What I wanted to just get into is that I want you to know you're not alone if you feel that way, because I just admitted to the world that I literally do get a block in my stomach. And it feels terrible. It feels terrible. And again, it starts to weigh on your self-esteem. You start to wonder, is there something wrong with me? Why am I going to be alone? So what I want to do is I want to today just quickly go over some things that you could do at home if you're starting to feel that achy thing. Number one is meditate. To be quite honest, I did not this morning. I did a little 2-second sit down and breathe in and breathe out. I was kind of in a hurry, and that's probably why it's really building up for me today. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to deal with emotions. It is not going to change unless you deal with it, unless you erase and delete the beliefs and the sadness, or this happened to you and you never fully dealt with it, or you weren't acknowledged in some way, whatever it is that you're battling. And when you're alone, you're forced to look that in the face, and it's the best possible thing that you could possibly do for yourself. Because for me, I know that when I feel down, it almost catapults me forward. So meditation is a great way to ground yourself, to feel the energy from the rest of the world, because we are all one world. I talk a lot about this when I'm coaching, is how your thoughts create your feelings and your like core beliefs. And these are things that I found through my life coaching, you know, that I had all of these beliefs about myself that I didn't know. I just thought everyone was doing stuff to me. Somewhere along the line, I got these beliefs that, you know, make me feel that I'm not good enough or worthy or whatnot. And so when you're alone, you're just like faced right in the fucking face. Sorry, I do cuss a lot, so I'm sorry. Let yourself cry. Let yourself do whatever, you know, like feel the feelings. For me, I always like, well, I have a dog. I do recommend getting a pet. Pets are the best. And I do love my little Maxie. I recommend making a list of things that you want to do. So like for me this weekend, I know that I want to end up on a yoga mat somewhere. So I need to just sign up for a class. You know, I know that tomorrow I want to go do a workout. I know I want to go to Lowe's. I know I want to plant my pots. I have, you know, I do have a lot of stuff going on this weekend. And just remembering that like, it's okay that you're not, you know, 100% with someone, because I am trusting that when the time is right, it will happen. I have to just go through this period of self-discovery. And, you know, I would honestly say that I am a completely different person than I was 4 years ago when I got my divorce. And I am constantly changing. Just telling you that you can make yourself feel better, and the more you do it and the more you practice it, you will start to naturally, you know, ease yourself. I knew I was kind of running around, and I said, you know what, I need to go get my camera out. I need to talk about this right now, and I already feel like so much better. So keynotes are, it is okay to be alone. You do have a full life without a partner. There are so many people, and like I said before, you know, no disrespect to my ex-husband, I'll always say nothing but wonderful things about him, but I was lonely in my marriage too. So it's like you know, it's kind of eye-opening that, you know, maybe I need to work on some things with me if I'm continually feeling these feelings of loneliness. So I hope that helped you all. And yeah, I got my favorite t-shirt on, Wild and Free. Let me be out. My wild Friday night's gonna consist of my kombucha and maybe a salt bath. Definitely the meditation. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, week. Always a pleasure.